Week 1 of the P4G is finally here as the Thunderclap Titans are facing our brother CBAD. A match that in a lot of ways represents a new beginning. Throughout these 9 years, you saw a story of someone that had an ambition centered around having his name heard around the world as he would compete in many leagues with individuals across all walks of life, with the final destination of reaching the biggest draft league where he would face the ones that inspired him to start this journey, to leave a mark so undeniable that to both his peers and everyone else, nobody would forget the name, the Uzi Gunner. I'd like to think that after all this time, I've done that. My ambition has now been fulfilled. But the funny thing about human nature is that when one ambition ends, another one begins. You see, this journey began because of the people that came before me. They and their stories are the reason why I dared to dream in the first place. And it is because they were the reason that now, I want to become one myself. Draft League content is genuinely the best it's ever been, because it's full of amazing creators who are breaking the mold and evolving this great sport into something that's far beyond just a competition of who is the best. In doing so, they're creating memories for you. I want to be a part of it all. To be a part of the reason for the next generation of Draft League players. That is my new ambition. That is my new purpose. So to my opponent Chase and everyone else who I may be facing, along with all the people that may be watching, I hope you are ready for whatever future stories are next, because
now it's rhyme time!
Starting off, we got our dedicated lead, Weakness Policy DELPHOX with Psychic, Flamethrower, Calm Mind, and Reflect. This Pokemon, I'm able to immediately put Chase's team on the reactive, as from a defensive standpoint, none of his pieces have the best answers to it. By forcing him to go to a defensive Pokemon, I can more than likely proc my Weakness Policy after one Calm Mind or Reflect, and basically force a sequence where he has to exchange one of his Pokemon for it, thereby giving me leverage in this matchup. With Reflect, I can eat any hit from his Overqwil or Hitmontop before proceeding from there. With this investment, I'm guaranteed to be 3-hit KO'd by Empoleon after one Calm Mind, which combined with Magician ensures that I'm able to steal my opponent's item too after popping my policy. Following this, we got Lumberry Okidogi with Close Combat, Poison Jab, Crunch, and Bulk Up. From a breaking standpoint, this Pokemon has a really good potential against Chase's squad as he doesn't have the best defensive counterplay against it. The only Pokemon that he has to take its stabs is Drifblim, which is exactly why I'm running both Crunch and Lumberry to ensure that even if he burns me with Wisp, Crunch can continue to do maximum damage after he loses his item. Next up is the classic Sandaconda set with Earthquake, Stone Edge, Coil, and Rest. One of the most threatening win cons against Chase's squad. It's a great switch into his Rotom Heat, which is a pretty big problem against me, and with how most of his team is structured, can find a lot of openings to just come in and snowball out of control. Now that I got these Pokemon, it's time for some defensive backbone. Enter Icy Rock Slowking with Surf, Future Sight, Slack Off, and Chilly Reception. A pretty funny set because of the item, but not one without reason. This eats a lot of special hits from Chase's squad and enables me to both safely pivot and bring in one of the most threatening Pokemon against him. Enter Loaded Dice Alolan Sandslash with Icicle Spear, Earthquake, Iron Head, and Swords Dance. This Pokemon has a lot of potential to clean house against his squad, mainly because of the fact that he doesn't have a single thing that can outspeed it in snow. I can position myself in a way to maximize damage thanks to the Loaded Dice Icicle Spear, with Swords Dance only helping me further in forcing progression. Last but certainly not least, we got Eviolite Terra Poison Hunter with Nasty Plot, Shadow Ball, Sludge Wave, and Focus Blast. This Pokemon flat out hits like a truck against Chase's squad. He has absolutely nothing that can help it serve as a defensive countermeasure against it, especially when you consider how much Terra Poison boosts its Sludge Wave. That with its amazing speed tier, and we got a phenomenal Pokemon to wrap this squad up with. So yeah, that's the team. If you're enjoying this video, please do drop a like and subscribe as I'm on my way to 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year, and I can only do that with all of your support. A huge shoutouts and thanks go to my friends Addison, Amo, Highman, and Maverick Shooters for the help this week, along with of course Brett Pudding for the help with the thumbnail, and my guy Card the Buzzwell for the team. enough of me rambling on, let us move on to the game. Okay guys, we are back right now, ready to go against our good brother CBAD in the first week of the P4G. And before we begin, I gotta be honest guys, I didn't actually put that much time into preparing for this because of the other stuff that I got going on in my life right now. But hopefully we should still be able to give a good match in spite of all of that. So yeah, enough of me rambling on, let's see exactly what he brought. Right, so by the looks of his team, he brought more or less what I expected him to. I'm really glad to see no Diancie because it does make things more convenient in terms of leading off with my DELPHOX. But obviously, I need to get Dribblem out of the way to conveniently break with my Okie Dokie. And Alolan Sandslash has so much potential to sweep against him, it's not even funny. But for that, I definitely need to make sure I chip down the Rotom Heat of his before I engage in such strategies. But yeah, Tamamo is my dedicated lead for this match. I do think that it has a lot of potential because I literally can set up on a lot of his potential leads. So there is that. So yeah, without further ado, enough of me rambling on. Let's just see exactly how this match goes. Right, so he does lead off with his Dazzle, the Gastrodon, as I'm going to lead off with my Tamamo. And I think turn 1, that's a pretty good lead for me, to be honest. Because the unfortunate thing about Gastrodon is that I don't know exactly what potential set this thing could be. If it's Earth Power, it does about half to me. But if it clicks Earthquake, then that does like 63.9 to 75.6. I think that you'd rather keep Art Power because I almost terrestrialized there. I think you'd rather keep Art Power specifically because you would rather want to deal with my Okie Dokie. So I'm actually just gonna click Calm Mind here. Yeah, I'm gonna click Calm Mind here. Hopefully this doesn't end up biting me in the arse, but like again, I really think you want Earth Power. I really think you want Earth Power for this game. Never mind, it goes straight for our spikes. Perfect. This is actually perfect because what's gonna happen here is that first of all, I'm gonna see if Gastrodon has Toxic. Because if not, then I can actually just use this thing as setup fodder. It does not get Toxic, which is really cool. Yeah, Reflect I think is still my best play here. Because with this, I am guaranteeing the prospect of first of all proccing my weakness policy. But he is gonna reveal that he has Earth Power. He thankfully is not gonna be able to crit me, which is pretty. Why do you get a Spadef drop, bruv? Come on. Now, like, I mean, I don't think it picks me off from here, regardless. So that is something to keep note of. But come on, I didn't need that. So in either case, I think my play right now is to click Psychic and potentially get this thing out of the way as soon as possible. Yeah. Okay. Sticky Hold, your item cannot be removed. Fair enough. As another Earth Power is gonna come off, he is not gonna be able to crit me, thankfully. Because if he did, then that would have been mad unfortunate. But yeah, I mean, I guess this is where I wish I had Psyshock, but again, like hindsight's 2020, right? Yeah, I mean, I guess I have to click Psychic regardless if he wants to keep. Okay, no. Thankfully, that does decide to sack this thing off, which is pretty sick. But from here, I think I should be able to ascertain exactly what. Oh, I stole his leftovers. Let's go. I didn't know it worked like that. So Sticky Hold essentially only like functions if I'm able to, you know, like if the Pokemon is still alive. All right. I mean, I don't think it's gonna amount to much because this Pokemon is like literally near its deathbed right now, which does make me more, you know, regretful about this Spadef drop. But hey, you gotta take what you can get with this. But Reflect is still up. +3 Tamamos here, already putting in a good amount of work, like I wanted it to. As now, let's see exactly what his answer to this Pokemon happens to be. Yes. Okay, Angel Dust is going to come out, which would have to be his Hitmontop. So, I'd assume that this thing wants to pick me up with priority, which I think is fine. Because like I literally can set up on it afterwards with my Okie Dokie. And Gastrodon being out of the way I think is really good. I wish the Spadef drop didn't happen. Because then I think that I would have actually been able to survive. But it is what it is. Yeah, unfortunately, you pick me off with anything. Actually, no. I could actually potentially survive depending on what he may have in his possession. So I'm just gonna click Psychic. Yeah, Sucker Punch. Makes sense. No, that's good. Good to know. His DELPHOX is unfortunately going to go down here. As right now, I think my play right here is to go out in my Okidogi. Or I could just go out in my Sissel and just terrestrialize here and now. Because realistically speaking, what answers does he have to this thing? Especially with Reflect being up. Not much, to be honest. So this may just be me jumping the gun, but I think this may just be the perfect turn to get the terrestrialization off right now. So based on that, I'm going to first of all terrestrialize and nasty plot up. I'm gonna nasty plot up and see exactly how he wants to react to this whole thing. And because I have the Evilite and I'm gonna lose my ghost typing, I do think that his Overquill won't be able to, you know, one-shot me with any move. So there's that. Terra Poison, Haunter is coming out. We'd love to see it. As let us see exactly how you react to this thing. He's gonna stay in. Okay, what do you want to go for, sir? Triple Axle. Don't crit me, please. I beg of you, just... Yeah, he gets all 3 hits, too. Okay, whatever. Brother. The Reflect is gonna wear off, but I'm +2. I'm Terra Poison. Yeah, I'm +2 and I'm Terra Poison. So I don't think you will survive the hit, to be honest. So, in this positioning, he doesn't exactly have the best possible switch-ins to this thing, which is pretty sick. I definitely should have calced though to see if +2 Terra Poison Sludge Wave will be able to knock this thing out, but it should, right? Because this is boosted. And you get the like Terra boost too. There we go. Down goes the Hitmontop, and just like that, he loses another Pokemon that could stop the you know what you may call it. He loses another Pokemon that can stop my Alolan Sandslash from wreaking chaos against him. So this is definitely not a bad spot by any means, guys. Definitely not. Right. So from here, I'm not exactly sure how he best responds to this thing. I think even if he goes out in his Rotom Heat, I'd rather find out exactly what set you are. I do still got the Evilite, so there's that. Cherry Bomb. Okay. He is Intimidate. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Because you'd rather, you know, I think you'd rather ensure that this Pokemon does not have, like, my Alolan Sandslash doesn't get much free turns despite me having an Okidogi. But in either case, I'm just gonna go straight for a Sludge Wave. Because it does a considerable chunk of damage to you. Yeah, it's a 2-hit KO. Straight up. Oh my god. I almost killed him too. Come on! Was that a crit? No, it wasn't. Okay. Yeah, I'm a bit surprised by that. Okay. Oh, he's Life Orb. Okay, makes sense. That makes so much sense, it's not even funny. But what also counts as an unfortunate circumstance here is the fact that I don't exactly have the best means of being able to outspeed and take this thing out. Wait, hold on a second. I should have just clicked Focus Blast there then. Okay, I'm not playing the best. Whoopsie daisy! Alright, so Ryan is gonna have to come out here. I'm not so sure anymore about my chances are as regrettable as it is. Actually, no, I still do have a win con. Like, I still do have necessary win conditions. I'm just not sure if I will be able to take it home, you know? Okay, Liquidation is gonna come off. Don't get a defense drop on me or whatever. Please, just don't. Okay. So down goes the Overquill. So we're getting one for one at a time, which is certainly something, I suppose. But yeah, I'm not sure how my odds are looking here, to be honest. I think in either case he has to go out into his Rotom Heat on this one. Like, I think he does have to go out into his Rotom Heat here, so I think it would be a beneficial cause to take a step back and reassess how to proceed with the rest of this game. But I think it isn't actually as bad as I'm making it out to be, because I don't see him having the best possible answers to my Slowking. Because even from a defensive standpoint, it does kind of mess him up. So based on that, I'm just gonna go for a Crunch here.
Oh no!
Strength Sap. He outspeeds me. Oh gosh. No. Oh god. Oh wait, no, that's still great damage. What the hell?
Shit! Oh shit!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Oh, gosh. I mean, I dig it. I dig it for sure. Because this thing is his... This thing is the unburdened set, is it not? Yeah, I think I'm about to get swept by Dribblem. Shyster. Oh, brother, oh, brother, oh, brother. He's gonna sap my strength. Which makes sense, to be honest. I do have 0 attack IVs, right? Okay, cool. At least I have that going for me. I'm gonna start with a skull and then go for a future sight. Yep, he's that set. No! The worst possible set! Shoot! Oh my gosh, no. I think I might just get swept here, guys. Yeah, this match is not going the way I needed it to. But not great prep on Chase though. Definitely great prep on Chase. Shit, that does way too. And that was a crit too. Come on, just give me something. Yeah, no. I definitely think that I did not prep as properly as I should have for this. Which is completely on me, guys. Completely on me. Like I'm not gonna try to make this a situation where, oh, if I did this, I did that, then this would have gone my way or something, because that's not how this works. So, yeah. Let's see exactly how well Don Snick is able to take this thing on. But I do think that this is very likely looking like an L. Yeah, I mean, Chase is playing. Chase is making the most out of the situations that he's presented with. So like, I can't hate on my guy for that, you know. Come on, crit him with the future sight. Anything, please, please. Ah, nothing. 0 freaking damage, and also no Stone Edge crit either. Come on. He's been getting Spadef drops. He's been getting all of these things. Like, just give me a crit. Anything, please. I don't want to get swept by this thing. Huh. I mean, he's opening. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's hard to say, to be honest. Come on, give me a crit. Anything. Nothing. It's a high crit ratio. And I understand that I'm being pretty lucky. He has air slash too. Oh no, don't tell me. Don't. No. Oh god. I mean, all in all, I don't think there's much I can do at this point, because I feel like this game is this game has not been the most fair to me. But it is what it is, I guess. Just give me a crit, dog. Just give me a fucking crit. Nothing. Nothing. Zilch. Nada. He's gonna go for air slash. He's gonna flinch me too. Okay. I mean, if that's how this game is going to be, then so be it, I suppose. Like, I understand the idea that I had not, you know, properly prepared for this thing, and like I gave this thing initiative, because I do think for sure that my best way. Oh, I do get an immediate wake up, so that's something, I suppose. Like, I understand that I did not properly prepare for this thing in the sense that I allowed this set to put in the work against me, because now that I look back at it, I could have certainly done things like going hard out into my, you know, my regular slow king, and then gone for a switch in, and then tried to make things work with my Alolan Sand Slash. So there's definitely things that I could have done better, like 100%. Just don't think that, like, with some of the conditions that were presented to me, were necessarily that fair, to be honest. If that makes any sense. And he's hitting all his air slashes too, so could never be me, I guess. Oh gosh. Right. So what do I do? I mean, unless I snag a crit, I'm not sure if I can win this. So come on, Don. I need you to come through for me. You've hit, like, he quick strength sap again, makes sense. Just painful. Come on, crit it. Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. All right, so that's something. That is definitely something. Like, with the amount of turns that I've had, I'm surprised it didn't come any sooner. But hey, better now than never. Miss your air slash. He goes for strength tap again. Makes sense. I need a high crit rate ratio. Please. Please. Come on. Come on. Please. That did fucking nothing. I don't think I win regardless. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Nope.
Oh, God. No. Yeah, I lose. Like, I should have fucking lose. Miss your air slash, bro. Miss something. No, but he has Shadow Ball. Makes sense. Oh, well. I mean, it is what it is. I definitely think that I did not play this match the best, because now that I look at it, there was definitely a way for me to ensure that I stopped, you know, this thing from getting out of hand, but that's something I did not capitalize on. So that's completely on me. Maybe there could have been something done if I did not get crit there, because then I could have at the very least been able to, you know, chilly reception out and do all of that. But in either case, there's really nothing else for me to say other than I'm sorry, guys. So yeah, I'll try and play better though for the future games. But yeah, as unfortunate as it is, the trend of us losing our first games end up still continuing, which I find pretty funny. But yeah, I'm gonna let this thing go here and now, and I think that should be game over at this point.
Huh?
Bro, just pick me off. Oh, God. Come on. 5 hits. 2, yeah. 3. 4. Yeah, but I'm gonna get 4 hits regardless, because this game is literally making it a point to make sure that I don't get anything going my way. Bro, what are you doing? I'm not mad at him for the record. Like, he's just doing what he can to guarantee his victory. So, like, there's literally no reason for me to be upset about it for that. I just think that, like, just put me out of my misery, bro. Please. Loaded dice. You have the dice so that you can hit 5 times. Why is this? What is with this glass half full approach? Can I die now, sir? See, you picked me up regardless. Huh? Whatever, man. In either case, GG to my guy Chase. This is completely on me, guys, because I do think that now that I look at it more and more, I definitely had a way to ensure that this thing didn't get out of hand. Because if I just, you know, made the play of going out in my slow king, chilly reception out, and then gone out into my slasher, then I do think that we would have been in a much better position. But that's completely on me for goofing. So my bad, guys. But yeah, GG to my guy Chase. Unfortunately, the Thunderclap Times is gonna once again start another season with a 3-0 loss. But hey, the only way to go from here, as we've shown many times before, is up. This is definitely not the end. This is just the beginning. And yeah, definitely check his channel out, guys, because despite how I may have carried myself, I fucking love Chase. Nothing but respect for him. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this train wreck in any way, feel free to drop a like, and I shall most certainly see you all on the flip side. Wish!